We are going to be looking at the Darkwoods Tarot. This is a really, really awesome tarot deck by Sasha Graham with artwork by Abigail Larson. It comes in two sizes, the small deck here, and then it comes in a set with a book. And this is published by Llewellyn. This was actually, okay, so this was $31.99. I actually got this for $24. So now you could actually dig and go on different websites and find this a little bit cheaper. But it would have been worth the original price because this is just a beautiful deck. Okay, so the book is really, really neat. It gets into doing shadow work with the cards, and the pictures of these cards are a little bit darker than your normal Rider-Waite-Smith deck. So gives you different spreads to do too, like one card spread, what I need to know, shadow, self spread, my bright side, my dark side, how I can integrate the two. Yeah, so gets into different spreads, and then there is a descriptive section for each card, and it gets into the darker aspect of the tarot a little bit, and it's kind of like in an attempt to help you work with your shadow self and your own darkness, things that you don't bring up a lot, things that you might see. And I will tell you that that does happen when you use this deck. You just kind of see things a little bit differently and a little darker, but as you can tell from the artwork, it's still not threatening at all. Like it's just kind of like a nice soft way to work with your shadow self. There are a lot of very, very dark tarot decks out there, and for this being one of the darker decks, I would say that the artwork is pretty gentle, kind of cartoonish. It actually reminds me of a lot of like the things that came out when I was a kid, like The Secret of NIMH and like stuff like that. Just the artwork is just like beautiful, like dark crystal-y kind of feel to it. And I actually really, really, really love this star card. I just love the color of the blue. It's like a bluish green in here, and it's just really beautiful. But anyway, let's get to the deck. But the book itself is very interesting. I do plan on reading it this fall. I didn't have time last winter. I wanted to do it last fall and winter, but it does like get into your shadow self a little bit and exploring tarot that way. And tarot, it is so subconscious that it is a very, very interesting way to do it. But here, just like for the flip through and to look at the cards. So here we have the Fool card, and I'm going to try to kind of do this pretty quickly. The Magician, High Priestess, just beautiful greens. Beautiful, beautiful, and the moon in the back, I love it. The Empress, the Emperor, Hierophant, Lovers, Chariot. I love that she makes the Chariot an eagle. It's just so neat and so different compared to the regular traditional Rider-Waite-Smith, but still taking on that spirit and keeping within that spirit. So I do love that. And the Strength. The Hermit. She's got her lantern. The Wheel of Fortune. This is just adorable with these little bats up here. It's just so cute. Justice. The Hangman. Death. Okay. Temperance, the Devil. For a darker deck, this is one of the least threatening devil cards I've ever seen. It still gives you what it needs to give you and tells you what it needs to say, but it doesn't. Like the devil card always kind of freaks me out a little bit. I can't stand when I get the devil card, but some kind of toxicity going on usually. But it's just a great devil card, even though it's not threatening at all, but it's just still very interesting and gives you the feeling it needs to. And then we have the Tower, the Star. I love the Star cards with her and those bats and that beautiful, beautiful color blue with the water and the sky and the contrast between them. And another thing about these cards is that they do have a border, but it does not interfere with the picture, and it's just kind of like above, sets the main focus of the card a little bit above the rest of it. So it's kind of a neat border even. Okay, and the moon, the sun, judgment. And you know, with the sun, I like how it's positive and it's bright, but she still has, like, you know, like she's been through a lot and she really needs that sun. And I do like that aspect. This is a darker deck. It's going to have you looking into yourself a little bit more and the darker aspects of yourself or who you're reading. And it's going to challenge you a little bit more, but it's still, the artwork is so pretty and just so friendly for that. Like a way to guide you through that without being crazy scary. Just a gorgeous deck. Okay, Four of Wands. This is a great Four of Wands. I love it. Okay. Five of Wands. I love this mushroom. I love this Five of Wands with the bats and the mushroom there. Six of Wands. Seven of Wands. Nine of Wands. 10 of Wands. It's beautiful cards. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful artwork. I was attracted to these immediately. I love the Three of Swords. It looks like a real heart, definitely sticking with the Pamela Coleman Smith tradition, but it just it looks so cool. And with the spider there, oh, it's so neat. Four of Swords. Six of Swords. Okay, Seven of Swords. Nine of Swords. Sorry about that clock. 10 of Swords. Page of Swords. Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords. King of Swords. Ace of Cups. It's very, very, very cool. Get a better look. Two of Cups. I love the Four of Cups with the foxes. It is just, oh my God. I just love these cards. I really, really do. I really do. Five of Cups. Six of Cups. Okay, Seven of Cups. Beautiful. And I love the color, the shading, the drawing, just everything about these. Everything. King of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, that is so cool. I love how the pentacles are like a seed, like an apple seed, kind of. Okay, and we're back to the Fool. So that's our flip through of the Dark Woods, and I would recommend these cards to anybody. I use these a lot in the fall and winter, and I switch back and forth with my cards all the time, but I do love these a lot. And the fall and winter is usually the time where I'm doing self-exploration and growing and learning and self-discovery, looking into myself more. So it makes sense that I would use them then. But they are just beautiful cards, and either size, I would get, but I definitely do love having that book too. So thank you for watching, and if you like the video, please subscribe to my channel and hit like and leave a comment. Thank you so much.